60 seconds.
Ready.
Hello.
What's up?
1, 2.
Whoa, lady.
Hello.
Yeah, go for Helen.
Hello, people. How you doing? My name's Cookie. Welcome to our show here. How many people are going to be playing the game? All right, we're doing the solo thing. I need a name here.
Give me the team, okay? Ready? New York?
Bombers.
All right, how about Houston, Ray?
That would be...
One other thing. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament game or more like a full 21-question game? Gotcha.
30 seconds.
Now remember this. Your buzzer is going to be the letter B.
Spot. That's my name.
What is that buzzing? Can we turn that down?
20 seconds.
Okay, 20 seconds. Pay attention here and don't screw it up. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in, then you gotta hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
10 seconds.
Just find me after the show. Okay, let's lose the desktop, please. Okay, and go to black. Okay, Guy, you okay? All right, stand by. Here we go.
Refreshing. Oh, shut up! Toughies, where real people eat.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
All right. How you doing, sports geek? Welcome to the show. Hey, just you and me for this show, huh? All right, let's rock and roll. How about it? Hit me with the category. Here's your category. Athletic dips. Oh, yes, this one's worth 3,000 bananas. Oh, no, the gang is coming over to watch the big game, but you forgot to buy the chip dip. Luckily, your gym bag contains a sports medicine product with an active ingredient obtained from jalapeno peppers. What spicy concoction can you serve your guests? Ben Gay mixed with ketchup, Desenex powder sprinkled on chips, Crurex mixed with sour cream, or Atomic Balm sports cream and olives. This is the correct answer. Capsicum is found in jalapeno peppers and is the active ingredient in Atomic Balm sports cream. But you should really pay attention to that warning label that says for external use only. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Down. Question 2.
The category is ¿Quién es el Nimrado? This question's worth $2,001 bills. All right, let's get this ball rolling.
Based on what it means in hunting, what would a true Nimrod probably do if he entered a big game hunting contest? Use his rifle as a fishing pole, bag the biggest trophy, refuse to... In the world of hunting, a Nimrod is a term meaning mighty hunter, so he'd probably bag the biggest trophy.
Yeah.
Of course, then he'd probably lock his keys in his car.
Category time. What's it gonna be?
3.
This one's gonna be After Shock Comes What? $1,000 for a right answer. Ready on the trigger? Pull. If a lightning strike during a baseball game results in a dead battery, who has been killed? The bat. Sweetness.
Yeah.
The battery is the pitcher and catcher, which explains that funny taste you get when you hold them against your tongue. Okay, pick a category.
Look at me, I got a 4. Ouch.
The category behind this question is balls, 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 balls. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. On August 2nd, 1938, a baseball game was played with an experimental modification to the ball. If a modern team were to commemorate this event, what would the players do? Make their balls 30% larger, paint their balls yellow, scuff their balls, or fill their balls with sand. In 1938, a game was played with the balls painted yellow for visibility.
Yeah.
But it was discontinued after several pitchers tried to throw spitballs, and they ended up with lead poisoning. Okie doke, well, give me a category. Uh-oh, West Truck licks 9 more.
It's time for a Tinkerlick Test
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. Darn kids. The opening value is $5,000. Now you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'll be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. Okay, tell me, what does this rhyme with? Now don't let the punctuation fool you. Stinker! Who severs new pants? Here's your first hint. It's a baseball trio.
Winkin', blinkin', and nod.
A trio famous for their double plays. Go ahead, tinker with it. Go for it. Type in your answer and hit return.
Did you think I was going to let you tinker with this one forevers? Fat chance.
All right, come on, hit me.
Foul. Illegal handling of the balls. Number 6.
Here's the category. Psychic Golfers Hotline. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Everything in place? Because here she comes. If famous astrologer Gene Dixon had read golf legend Lee Trevino's charts before he played in the 1975 Western Open, what might she have predicted would happen to him? His pants would catch on fire, he would be bitten by a poisonous snake, he would be hit by lightning on the 13th hole, or his appendix would rupture on the back 9. Too bad you didn't pick this. True story time. Lee Trevino got hit by lightning on the 13th hole on the 13th day of the month. He said at the time, "When God wants to play through, you better let him." Good one, Lee. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Tag team naked skydiving tonight at 7.
The category? Shouldn't it have a hole? Okay, this might be a toughie. It's worth $3,000. Okay, pay attention here. When basketball was first invented, people used regular old baskets and had to climb up and retrieve the balls every time someone scored. Say it's 1891, basketball's birth year, and you want to play a game of hoops, but you don't have a ladder. How long must you wait until people get a clue and make open-netted baskets the norm? 3 periods or 36 minutes, 2.5 years, 22 years, or 92 years? Let's take a look at the correct answer. It only took 22 years for open baskets to become the norm in basketball. And who said basketball players weren't smart? How about it? Hit me with the category.
8.
The category is... Hey, I didn't vote for him. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. As a young comedian, Chevy Chase made us laugh by falling down like President Gerald Ford. Pure genius, let me tell you. If Chevy Chase were to do a truly accurate imitation of President Ford, each of the following would have to be part of his act, except which? Coaching boxing at Yale, running hurdles in the Pan American Games, turning down a contract from the Packers, or being voted MVP of his college football team. Former President Ford did not run the hurdles. And thank God. Okie doke, give me a category.
The German judge gives a
9.
The name of this category is The Agony of Defeat. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's going to be worth $1,000. You know, I keep having this recurring nightmare where I'm at a ski jump ramp. Someone has strapped long skis to my feet and pushed me down a steep hill. At the foot of the hill, my mother is waving her arms and yelling at me, P-point, P-point. To what is she referring? The technique I'll use to gain more distance, my opponent's score, the beginning of the landing area, or the ever-widening urine stain on my uniform. The beginning of the ski jump landing area is the P-point. Oh yeah, back to my dream. All the judges are goats in lingerie. What do you think that means? Okay, pick a category. Hang 10. All right, let's see what we're doing here. Could you do that again? And we'll pay out $3,000 for this one. All right, pay attention. Here comes the question. In a single game in 1905, James Blunt, the only pin left standing in the whole game was in the last frame. It was the bottom half of a broken pin.
Yeah, the officials gave James a 299.5 score for the game. And then they laughed at him for 6 straight hours.
Okay, that's the end of round 1. Let's move on to round 2. All right, this is round 2, and 2 is twice 1, which means all the questions are double. Sounds good, huh? Okay, let's do it. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
UTLY, you ain't got no alibi, 11.
And this category is, yeah, I'll call you. And this one's $4,000 for a right answer. On your marks, get set. Here's the question. If you went stag to the Amos Alonzo Stag Bowl, who might you be able to pick up and take home with you afterwards? The NCAA Division III football champions, the NCAA track and field champions, the PBA Pro Bowlers Tour annual champion, or the CFL championship team? The Stag Bowl is the Division III football championship game. And I could say something funny about all the big sweaty Division III champions you're going to be going home with, but you've never heard of any of them. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Oh, that's a 12-pounder, eh?
And the category is... That's the spirit. I'll pay you $4,000 if you get this one right. All right, get yourself set. It's time. Japanese Olympic gymnast Shun Fujimoto received near-perfect scores for the side horse and ring exercises during the 1976 Olympics. Under what unusual circumstances did he perform? He was an imposter, his kneecap was broken, he was drunk, or he was a she. Shun's kneecap was broken. He broke it during the floor exercise, but didn't want anyone to worry about him, so he just kept going. And there's no truth to that rumor that Jeff Gillooly was spotted nearby. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff Stone. Okie doke, well, give me a category. 13! And the category is, a cup would have worked just fine. You get this question right, you pocket $6 grand. Okay, hang tight, put your finger on your buzzer, here's the question. As you're receiving the checkered flag at the Indy 500, you notice that the official waving the flag looks exactly like what's on top of the winner's trophy. Who's waving you home? A track official with no head, a pig with a checkered flag, a naked track official, or Teddy Roosevelt with a flag and a racing fire suit? The checkered flag waver on the top of the Borg Warner trophy is naked. So I guess that's not a gear shift in his pocket. Whoa! Category time. What's it gonna be?
All sports, all the time. You're tuned to 14.
Here's the category. Streaks and streakers. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you $2,000. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. If the owner of Major League Baseball's longest hitting streak had been known to streak to base after each hit, who would have been famous for flaunting himself for 56 consecutive games? Joltin' Joe holds the record for hitting in 56 consecutive games.
All right, Joe, if you get on, I want you to steal second, but for God's sakes, don't slide.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Love 15.
Here's your category. Now batting with his own leg, and this one shouldn't be too tough. $4K for this one. So, you feeling anxious? Me too. Let's go. The Pittsburgh Pirates get a hold of the official scorer sheet after a game and notice an X on the page. After some digging, the Pirates discover the X marks what? A base runner who was caught stealing, a strikeout, an extraordinarily strange play, or an ejected player. Well, in case you're curious about the correct answer, the official scorer will mark an X next to any especially unusual play that occurs. Like during a recent game when it was discovered that the Pirates had mysteriously ended the game with more runs than their opponents. Okay, pick a category. Uh-oh, Mess Butted Slime Shore!
Once again, it's time for a Ticklish Tesco.
Your category for this gibberish question is strike-breaking pilots. We're in round 2, so this gibberish question is going to start off at $10,000. Okay, now remember you don't have a lot of time here, so the less time you take, the more money you make. Here we go. Tell me something. With what TV commercial jingle does this rhyme? Biff Fly, good. He fight strike. Okay, here's a little hint. A bunch of kids say it. They say it in a commercial about a sports... Okay, let's see if you know it. Start talking. Hey, what do you want to be when you grow up, Billy?
Fight strike. Biff Lygood, he fight strike.
Yeah, you and every other kid in the universe. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Question 17.
The category behind this question is, heads up, it's gonna be worth $4,000. Suppose after one too many bonehead calls, a football player literally takes a referee's head off. If the player lets the referee's head bounce once on the ground and then kicks it 40 yards down the field, which term most accurately describes what he's done? Fumble, place kick, punt, or drop kick? When it's dropped to the ground and then kicked, it's called a drop kick. When the procedure involves a bad referee, it's called a good start. Okie doke.
18.
The category? Don't use those words with me, big man. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. You know, some guys consider themselves leg men, others consider themselves chest men, but if you're a rod man or a box man, at what are you probably staring? A hockey game, a basketball game, a football... R-O-N-G, wrong! Should have picked this. The box man handles the first down box while the rod men hold the chains. And if you're a married man, I'm sure you're staring at your lovely wife instead of the cheerleaders. Category time.
19 here! Get your ice cold 19!
The category is Snow White and the Seven Samurai. $6,000 is riding on this one. Hang on tight. Here we go. If Dwarves, Dopey, and Sleepy were singing It's Off to Hi-Ho We Go as they head out to practice martial arts, where would they be going? To meet Sneezy in a 2-on-1 judo match, to throw Bashful out of the dojo, to private instruction with Walt Disney, or to ref a match between Snow White and Doc? Let's see what a good player would have answered. Hi-ho means hidden method, which the master teaches to only his highest pupils. How two guys named Dopey and Sleepy got to be his prize students is anyone's guess. All right, come on, hit me. 20! This one's gonna be, thank God for big production numbers. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. If the teams in baseball's American League West got together and performed a Broadway musical hit that they can spell using the letters on their ball caps, what would they be producing? Cats, Grease, Hair, or Sunday in the Park with George? California, the Athletics, Texas, and Seattle. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Time for the attack. Buzz in when two words match and you got $2,000. Buzz in when there isn't a match and you lose $2,000. And don't forget, remember the clue. It's not any old match we're looking for. It's the one that fits this clue. This city's full of good sports. Let's see what you're full of. The attack will tell us.
performance like this one, you deserve to have your own star on the Sports Trivia Walk of Fame. And I promise you, if you ever get that star, I'll be the first one to step on it. Because...
You don't know Jack!
Okay, great show, everybody. Great show. Cue the commercials, please. Thank you. And Cookie, can you give me some information about these contestants? What's going on?
All right, if you want to play again, you just gotta let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
Is your daughter living up to her full endorsement potential? If you just said no, it's time to consider Igor Garoli's Gymnastics Boot Camp. Igor teaches discipline.
What are you eating?
Just an apple.
No more food until you are back down to 75 pounds, you fat cow.
Ouch!
Igor teaches courage.
Igor, I broke my ankle.
Walk it off, cry baby.
And most of all, Igor teaches love.
You won the gold, I'm so proud.
Igor, I won a silver.
Get away from me.
And on Igor's training regimen, there's no need to worry about those pesky menstrual periods. Igor's girls say girls forever.
What are those, breasts? Get out!
I'm developing.
Get out!
Igor Garoli's Gymnastics Boot Camp. It'll be the best $30,000 a year you ever spent. Call now.